Now that you've logged into SeatScan, we're going to create our first offering together and our first advertisement. To do so, you're going to click on the Add New Offering button in the upper right-hand corner. And there's really 3 steps to creating not only our first offering, but our first advertisement. So first we need to define our offering. Now think of the offering as your business. This is your core business that you're running, that you're ultimately going to create advertisements for. So the offering, let's say that I'm a music instructor and I offer piano lessons. So I'll say piano lessons by Ryan. And then the description is, we can just make the same. This is not a product. This is a service. Now we also could offer products, events, and venues, but as I said, this is a service. And the business name is the same. Now, it's important to define the relationship to this business. I can be an owner, I can be an employee. In this case, I'm the owner because I'm Ryan. And then we click Next. Now we need to define where this offering, or in this case, my piano lessons are offered. We can say that we offer this within the city. I'm in San Diego, California. So we'll take the map there. And let's say I'll go within 100 miles to offer this particular service. So we click Next. Now we have a geographic reference. And now we need to provide just some basic information about the business. Now, this is not included in the advertisement. We capture this information to verify the validity of your business. We will require most of this information. So it's better just to input the information out of the gate so we can verify your business, and also so you're ready for the next phase of SeatScan. Once you create this information and you click Next, we've essentially created your offering. If I was to click out of here and click back, we would actually be able to now find your offering inside of the My Offerings tab. However, we take you immediately into the advertisement creation step so that you can create an end-to-end advertisement out of the gates. So there's 2 types of advertisement. There's one where we provide the inputs, and there's one where you have your own advertisement. So if I were to preview this ad, you'll see that essentially all we're doing is adding the barcode or the QR code and the URL. You would be responsible for providing an image that contains the text, the imagery, logo, and so forth inside of the advertisement. Now, as I mentioned, we provide a advertisement wizard or builder so that you can input your title. So let's say first lesson free. So we want the title to immediately captivate the writer's attention. So obviously a word like free is going to get your attention right out of the gates. So the tagline or offering is a little more detailed. So get your first piano lesson free, and then you can explain how. So this is the how it works. So scan or visit the URL to redeem your first free piano. So the offer description provides a little bit more context of what the person should do. And then we have the action, which is redeeming an offer. So redeem offer. And when we hit preview, you can see that we fill in all the information. Now you can come in and play around and edit this all you want. And the idea is that we're captivating the writer's attention. We're telling them what they get, and then we're providing direction of how to get it so they can scan or redeem offer. Now, the question is, well, where do you go when you scan or click on this URL? That's going to be in our next step where we actually define where the passenger is going to go. But right now we're doing our design, and what we need is a compelling background image. Now there's 2 ways that we can do this. We can go searching the internet, or we have our own advertisement imagery that we can bring in, or we provide this cool option provided by Pexels. So if I just type in piano, it's going to go out and search for stock photography, and we find some pretty cool pianos. So I like this image here. So I've selected it. Now I can go back, I can re-preview, and it will stick the image behind there. Now, if I picked an image that's a little bit lighter like this, and we click preview, what we do is we provide this nice little gradient here so that text is readable no matter what kind of image you bring in. So now we have our image. If you want, you could try testing the scan or the URL, but it's not going to take you to your business. So if I click close, next, now we need to define where are we going to send the traffic when a passenger scans the barcode or enters the URL. This is going to be your web page. Now, this is really important, and we're going to cover this in more detail about where to send your passengers if you don't have a website that's capable of capturing their information. So an important aspect of SeatScan is currently we don't capture your passengers' information. We simply forward the traffic to your website. Now, it could be your Facebook page or your Yelp page or a lead capture page. Wherever you want to send your traffic, this is where you enter the URL. The last thing we need to do is define our template name. So this is going to be our default template, or we can call it, piano template. And we need to define when this campaign is going to expire, because when you create a campaign, you'll always have an expiration date. Now, if you don't know what it'll be, and you say, well, I want to run or test this out, by all means, make it June of 2020 if you want. But you should always have an expiration date. And in fact, we require with SeatScan always have an expiration date. In the future, we'll actually have a start date also. And then we want you to rate the experience. If this works well for you, give us a thumbs up. If you think it's kludgy or difficult to use, or you think to yourself, man, this could be so much better, by all means, give us a thumbs down. We want that feedback. You then need to agree to our terms of use, and then we click complete and publish. So now our offering's created, our advertisement's created, and we need to print the advertisement. So what we can do is we can go as instructed here to the advertisements page. We'll click preview, and then we can download or print. So let's actually do that together. So I've got a whole bunch of advertisements from testing and from working with clients. Let's say piano. So I've got my first free lesson free. So let's go ahead and preview. So we have our advertisement. Now I want to print this and put this in my headrest. Now there's two options that we have. If you, for whatever reason, wanted to download this, I can click on download. It'll generate the ad, and then it will also automatically download a PNG file of the ad. Now, if I go back and I go to print this, it will actually automatically go into print mode. So this is actually sized for a 4x6 so that you could actually put this inside of your headrest. Now, another option that we have available for you for printing that's not available at the time that we're recording this is to mail print. So if you click on mail print, it will actually take this advertisement and will mail you a high quality print that you can put inside of your headrest cover as a 4x6. So look out for that option, and then if you don't see this option, you can absolutely contact us and we'll mail you a print. So that's about it. That covers creating your very first advertisement in SeatScan. We hope to see if you have any questions or you need anything, you can always reach out to us and we're happy to jump on a web share and help you build your ads. Thank you.